Now is your time. Now's the time where the talking is done. Now is the moment where you got to make a decision. And the decision is simply this: are you ready to take the next step? Listen, no more stressing. That's it. I'm not about to let you stress anymore. The stress about graduating is over. The stress about that paper you got to write, the stress about the new coming year, the stress about going to school, the stress about those grades. I'm not about to let you stress. No, that stress is over. Now is the time for you to stand up.
You can travel the world and study students and their behaviors and their mindsets. There is a science behind achievement.
Now it's time for you to get fueled up. Yeah, I want you to get mad. I want you to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want you to get sick and tired of being average.
When you want to let go, when you want to surrender, when you want to stop, when you're ready to quit, when you have failed and failed again. Let me remind you what got you here. Remember how you felt when you started. You were hungry. Hunger got you here. A strong desire got you here. You were desperate to break curses in your family. You were desperate to break the cycle of poverty and depression. You were desperate. Hunger got you here. Remember this. Every dream requires discipline. Every dream requires discipline.
I want you to get sick and tired of failing over and over again. I want you to get mad. Yeah, I want you to get so mad that you start studying like you've never studied before. I want you to get so mad that you go ahead and buy some books. I want you to get so mad that you grab a tutor. I want you to get so mad like you've never done your homework before. I need you to get fired up. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because now is your time.
Life is a test. And in life, there are ups and there are downs. And so accept the responsibility. See yourself as primarily responsible for your outcomes and your experiences. You are going to need discipline. Motivation will help you get started. But discipline is going to keep you on the road to your destiny. You got to be self-motivated. You got to find purpose in what you do by discovering personally meaningful goals and dreams. If you're going to be a successful student, if you're going to come out on top, you've got to start managing your time.
The rigors of academic life can be brutal. Long days of classes, long nights of studying, and low cash flow requires you to be frugal. Projects, case studies, pop quizzes, and final exams will test your morals and your scruples. But you keep pushing and pushing because you know one day all of that hard work and studying will pay off and be fruitful.
They didn't know that you had that hustle in you. They didn't know that the beast that you were becoming, they wasn't doing anything but add more fuel to the fire. They didn't understand what it felt like to struggle. They didn't understand that the competition was you. All the haters that went against you, all the people that doubted you, they didn't know who you was becoming.
You've seen many others succumb to academic demise and wind up with the wrong letter on their transcript. The dreaded W, which painfully stands for withdrawal. But that's where you draw the line, because you made a vow to choose incline over decline. Fast forward over rewind, redesign over recline, and hard grind over pout and whine. You made the choice to dig deep within. And thus the only W you will ever get will be the W that stands for win. Because winners like you pick themselves up when they stumble and slip. Winners like you understand that it's impossible to never trip. Winners like you are strong enough to say no when their friends want them to take a sip. Winners like you trust the process, so steps they never ever try and skip. And that chip on your shoulder, it remains to remind you of all the doubters, naysayers, and haters that said you would never walk across that stage and receive that paper. But more fuel for your fire just makes success so much greater. Because you're overcoming the sour taste of now to get to the sweet taste of later. You adjust to all the different personalities of your teachers and professors and enjoy those that are super cool, but stay mentally prepared for those that are stressors. Blessings seem to find you because the universe conspires to make sure everything falls into place because you've got so much heart, passion, and desire.
You can pass your exams. You can be great at whatever it is that you choose to be great at. But you have to put in the work. You have to want it bad. You have to want it so bad that you're willing to lose sleep for it. You have to want it so bad that you're willing to lose friends over it. You have to want it so bad that you never, ever give up. Giving up is not an option. If you can dream it, you can do it. If you can think it, you can do it. And when you fail, you get up and brush yourself off and try again. You'll continue even if you're laughed at. You'll continue even when you lose. But guess what? Life is not always about where you end up. It's about the journey. It's about the attitude. It's about the discipline. It's about never giving up. It's hard to outperform everyone else in your class. Very few people are willing to endure the pain and sacrifice for what it takes to be great. They settle for average. Average is dangerous. Average is for the weak. You can be great. You can get to the next level. You can be the best in your class or the best in your university. You want to do great things, but your actions need to match your words. You need to invest in yourself. Don't let yourself be average. Average people waste their lives away every weekend for what? Not me. I'm in charge of my own life. Everything that I'm not happy with in my own life is completely my fault. It's my responsibility to fix it, no one else's.
Don't let your friends deter you. Don't let your friends distract you. Develop yourself. Show them that there is better. Show them that you are different. Improve yourself every day. Just small actions every day that build up over the course of the year. Study hard. Increase the amount of time you're studying for each day. If you're studying 6 hours a day, then aim for 7 tomorrow. But study smart too. Ask your professor questions. Get help when you need it. Read the marking criteria carefully. These things add up. Successful people don't get to where they are by following their friends or continuously trying to impress them. Instead, they lead. They don't care how other people judge them. They commit themselves to self-development. They learn continuously, study continuously. They pass their exams. Only you can do it for yourself. Nobody can do it for you. If you're not prepared, if you don't work hard, you will lose. You will not win. You will always be behind. Working hard is so fundamentally important for success. To be successful at anything, you need to work hard. Because part of you knows how good your life could be if you got it together and just studied whenever you needed to study. But another part of you wants to feel good right now, and studying doesn't make you feel good right now. You have a part of you deep inside that wants to excel in your exams, succeed in life, not just in your career, but with wealth, health, love, and happiness. But then there's another part of you that constantly wants to sacrifice studying and educating yourself and making progress for instant gratification. It's a part of you that doesn't care about the long term. It doesn't care where you're going to be in 10 years' time. A lot of people look up to and idolize those who are motivated and disciplined with their studying. But you don't need to do this. Become motivated yourself. People say, close your eyes, visualize yourself where you'll be in 5 years' time. If you stay focused and disciplined every day, you live in a mansion, you wake up, you go to the gym, which is in the next room, then you go for a swim in the pool outside, you drive to work in your Lamborghini, you walk through the door, everyone says hi, they all know you, of course they do, you're the CEO, but wait! What will happen if we continue to let procrastination take control of our life? What will happen if we keep failing and get kicked out of university and get a basic job but get fired within a few weeks? Close your eyes. Where will you be in 10 years' time? Or 20 years' time if you continue being lazy and doing nothing? How many jobs have you been fired from? How many partners have left you? How much debt are you in? How much weight have you put on? Where are your friends and family now? Because you didn't chase your dreams and you just gave up.